Carolina Panthers will be opening up their regular season this Sunday in San Francisco, the site of their last Super Bowl loss. And you know what? Don't talk to these guys about that stadium and what it's going to do to them. They're not even trying to hear it, not even focusing on it. They're just focusing on getting this W this Sunday in San Francisco. Had a chance to speak with Cam Newton today, and as everyone wants to know, how's that shoulder doing? Is he going to be ready? He says that he's ready as he thinks he can be, having not played too much. But one of the things that he's also doing in preparation is just trying to be a better leader. Feel like that's also another asset that he needs to continue to improve on for this team. Cam was also asked about Christian McCaffrey, and he decided to speak on McCaffrey as a guy that's young and that really prepares his body for the NFL. Something that he says you don't see many guys do so much preparation. He wonders if him and Greg Olsen has a contest to see who can be the most lose for a game. You know, I like to hear that because there's a lot of expectations on Christian. We hope that he's going to do well, and certainly he's had all the pedigree to show that he's going to have that potential have that potential to be a pretty good asset for us this season coming up. After speaking with Cam Newton, we had our chance to speak with Coach Rivera. I asked him about the keys to the game this Sunday. He said on the offensive side, we want to make sure that we control the clock. So I think we're going to see a lot of balanced offensive running and passing there to try to control the clock. But he said he's certainly going to be trying to leverage the two different styles that you have with a Jonathan Stewart and a Christian McCaffrey to do so. On the defensive side, he says the key is going to be stopping the run. If they can stop the run, that'll be something that gives them an advantage and hopefully results in a W for the game this week. And said that with the offensive coordinator coming from Atlanta, it is a little advantage they've had from playing those guys twice a year in the division in Atlanta. He watched most of Atlanta tape as they went to prepare for the game that's coming up this Sunday. One other thing that Rivera talked about is James Bradbury, who's a guy that you know that he's on the rise, but he's really quiet-spoken, so you don't hear much about him. But Rivera said that what has impressed him a lot about James Bradbury is that he's working on his technique. And that's something that you don't see a lot of the younger guys focuses on, is that technique. He mentioned about Deion Sanders, how if you perfect that technique and you make a mistake, that's something that you're able to come back to and save your butt. And he sees that in James Bradbury, not saying that he's Deion Sanders, but just talking about working on that skill set to become an elite cornerback. And you've seen a pretty good performance from Bradbury in the OTAs and preseason and training camp as well. So that's something to be very happy about as a Carolina Panther fan, that we got somebody that's stepping up and looking to be an elite player to replace some of the talent that we have lost. So I will continue to bring you guys updates about the Carolina Panthers. I always invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, leave any comments below. And if you have any other questions, you can also hit me up on all the other social medias. Everything is at Charlotte Vibe. It's Chris Jenkins from Bank of America Stadium.